Hi, welcome back to Scripture Explorers. I'm James.
I'm Aria.
And I'm Daisy.
And we're the Scripture Explorers.
Hi, Explorers. Do you remember what happened last time we talked?
Lehi and his family all left Jerusalem and went into the wilderness.
Then Lehi sent Nephi, Laman, Lemuel, and Sam back to Jerusalem to get the plates of brass from Laban.
Yeah, Laman and Lemuel were so mad about going, but in the end they got the plates and got back to Lehi.
What happened next?
Well, believe it or not, Lehi told them to go back to Jerusalem again.
What?
Oh man, I bet Laman and Lemuel hated that.
Not as much as you might think. This time they were going back to get another family to come with them, a family with several beautiful daughters. Laman and Lemuel were a little more excited to go back to Jerusalem this time. They went and got a man named Ishmael and his family.
Who was Ishmael?
We don't have much information, other than that he was a righteous man who was willing to come and join Lehi's family very suddenly. However it was done, the Lord had prepared him to be willing to go, so off they all went to go back to Lehi's camp in the wilderness.
Seems like it was a pretty easy trip this time.
The first part was easy, but then
Oh no.
Laman and Lemuel and some of the daughters of Ishmael decided they didn't want to go anymore. Nephi tried to convince them to follow the Lord. He reminded them of the angel they had seen and the miracles that had allowed them to get the plates. But they didn't want to listen to him. They tied Nephi up and planned to leave him there to be eaten by wild animals.
Oh no.
But Nephi remained faithful. He prayed, and he was able to break free from the cords they had tied him with. He went and tried to confront Laman and Lemuel again, but they were angry at him again and wanted to attack him again. But several members of Ishmael's family begged them not to hurt Nephi. Laman and Lemuel felt bad about what they had done and asked Nephi's forgiveness. He forgave them for what they had done, and they all continued their journey, and soon they reached Lehi's camp.
What happened to them next?
They didn't have to take any more trips back to Jerusalem. They did stay camped for a while though. And during this time, Lehi had an important vision. You may hear people talk about this vision. It is the vision of the tree of life.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this one. There's a tree and a river and a building.
Yes, you're thinking of the right one. In the dream, Lehi found himself in a dark wilderness. An angel appeared to him and led him to a large field and a beautiful tree with fruit that could make a person happy. Lehi went and took some of the fruit and felt a great joy. He wanted his family to come and taste the fruit too. He looked and saw his wife Sariah and Nephi and Sam, and they didn't seem to know where to go. Lehi called to them, and they came and ate the fruit too. Then he saw Laman and Lemuel. He called to them too, but they wouldn't come to him. Lehi then noticed a rod of iron that ran alongside a straight and narrow path. The rod ended at the tree, but started a ways away. Lehi saw many people coming forward, trying to find the narrow path and the iron rod, but a mist of darkness appeared, making it hard for people to find the way. But there were many people who found the path, grabbed the iron rod, and held onto it tightly, following it to the tree where they could partake of the fruit.
That's nice.
Yes, although there were some people who ate the fruit and then they seemed ashamed and sad. Lehi looked over and saw a great and spacious building. It was filled with people who were making fun of those who were eating the fruit of the tree. This caused some people who had eaten the fruit to feel bad and to leave the tree to go find the great and spacious building.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes, it is. It meant that they weren't able to have the joy that the fruit had brought them anymore. Lehi was so sad that Laman and Lemuel hadn't come to the tree. He did see many people come to the tree, but also many people were lost in the mist of darkness. Some were drowned in a river, and others went to the great and spacious building and joined the people who were making fun of those who were eating the fruit.
Hey, Mormon?
What is it, Tacey?
This is a great vision, but I don't understand what it means.
You're not the only one. After Lehi told his family about the vision, Laman and Lemuel felt very confused too. Nephi also felt like he didn't really understand what the vision meant, but instead of just staying confused, he made a much better decision. He prayed about it.
And did he get an answer?
Yes, he did. He got an amazing answer that helps us understand this vision, and we'll take a look at that answer next time.